okay. You get a voice text too, so you have an ominous thing to think about until I mail it because I haven't bought anything else. But I literally laughed in the aisle at the store when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, this is the best. So I don't have the second one yet, so that one might even top this one, but the first one's gonna be a doozy.
Attention, this box should not be opened by wimpy crafters who aren't up for a challenge. Don't open this box if you're prone to crying or are scared of elves. This box shouldn't be opened while driving or operating heavy machinery because it may cause you to black out and frustration. It may also cause loss of appetite, loss of sleep, and may overall tarnish an overall happy day. Don't open if you're a scaredy cat, and remember, you brought this on yourself.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney. Today is another round of the mystery box challenge. This is how this thing works. So there's a group of DIY YouTubers. We get together, we send each other a box of random goodies. Inside the box are those 2 wrap challenge items, which are considered a little tricky to DIY with. The box is also themed. This month's theme is just anything goes. So we could buy stuff from anywhere we wanted to, or even put stuff in there from our stash. Now there's always that twist, which this month it is to use red or green yarn and a button in the same DIY. So I sent my box over to Melanie at Simple Made Pretty, and I got my box from my good friend Whitney, which I hope we're still friends after this, at Whiskey and Wit. So you might remember a little while back, I sent her a box, which apparently she thought was a little challenging and scary.
Hit you with the challenge items. Sequin swatch. Shut up. I have no words for these challenge items.
And now it's her turn to return the favor. So without further ado, I'm gonna grab the box. I've cut it open, I have not looked inside. Let's find out if Whitney and I are still gonna be friends after I open this box. All right, let's check out the card. Oh, so good news. I saw a dog today and you've received a Buddy Christmas crayon. You have such a pretty face and you should be on a Christmas card. To get to you, I traveled through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, past the sea of twirly swirly gumdrops, and then I walked through the Lincoln Tunnel. Now that I'm here, the real fun begins. Flip me over to get started. Look how cute it is though. She knows Elf is my absolute favorite. My dearest Courtney, the time has finally come. Evil laugh. I had so much fun putting this box together. I know you'll make some amazing things, or at the very least get some amazing audio yelling at me while you craft. Love ya. Good luck and Godspeed, Whitney. Oh, Whitney. All right. First item is some craft bags. Red, also green. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Red and green craft bags. I can she's like hid the layers with tissue paper. This is scary. Oh, this is cute. A gold bell. And oh, that's really cute. Some holly ribbon. That's super cute. Okay. You're being awfully nice. Okay, next layer's coming off. Oh, geez. Oh, this is cute. Post letters to Santa. There's something inside of it. That's really cute. I don't want to mess that up. Okay, there's something inside. Oh, there's stuff inside. It's the gift that keeps on giving. What? Oh no. What is that? Are those googly eyes? Whitney? Come on. What the heck? Okay, so she sent me googly eyes. Not sure I really like these. Okay, she sent me some cinnamon sticks. I do like these. This is good, so this goes in the good pile. Oh, these are cute. Little Santa, vintage Santa tags. Good pile, I like that. Okay, don't drink the paint water. It's a patch. Is this for my jacket? Our letter jackets we're gonna get for crafting. Do I have to craft with this? Wait, I'm confused. Is this a challenge item? Okay, this fabric is super cute. It's got like gingerbread and cookies and snowmen. Okay, I'm digging the fabric. I do dig this. What is this? Open me last, not for challenge. Spreading. Oh, I see what you did there. You're gonna bribe me with present? Okay, here's the 2 challenge items. I'm not hating any of this stuff. She was nice on that sense. Okay. I just need a minute. I need a minute. I'm back. I had to stop the camera because it's gotten noisy outside. They're working on my driveway, so I really do apologize if you can hear a little bit of a noise in the background. I'll try to talk over it, but I really want to open these challenge items. All right, challenge item number 1. Son of a nutcracker, you landed yourself on the naughty list with that last box, but remember, there's room for everyone on the nice list. There won't be room for you, Whitney, after this, I bet. I have a feeling you may not be on that nice list anymore. Feels a little hard. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Okay. 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 It's a back scratcher, everybody. It's a back scratcher. Oh, frickety frack. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Well played, Whitney. Well played, my friend. I do like a good challenge, but this is, I don't even know what to say about that, actually. Don't know what to say. All right. Challenge item number 2. Oops, I might have been a cotton-headed ninny muggins with that one. Yes. Yes, you were. After you open this, your family might be asking, does somebody need a hug? Hint, say elf one more time. Okay. Hint. Wait, is that like literally a hint? Elf? Is it a Buddy the Elf thing? It's soft and hard. Okay, there we go. What the heck is it? Oh, no, 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 Whitney, no. Oh, no. Why in the world would you send this? No! No, 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 no. I can't even look at it. I can't. I can't look at it. Okay, Whitney, I know for a fact that you don't like this thing either. What? This is just cruel. It's cruel, yet funny, but also cruel. Okay, so last year, if you follow me on Instagram, I shared about how the creepy elves that they had at Home Goods, y'all. Okay, you might be looking at it thinking, oh, it's just a little elf in a Christmas tree. Look at its face, y'all. This is the Chucky doll of Christmas. Look at his note. Like, what? No. No. Y'all, this scares, this is scary, is what this is. This is not Christmassy. This is a horror show. Okay, I have a feeling if you were with me when I did the Barbie in the mystery box, that whole massacre, something's gonna be happening with this guy, because he's not staying like this, I can tell you. Wow. I thought that was well played. This was really well played, Whitney. I'm gonna send his head on a platter right back to you. Okay, I'm gonna just take a second because she apparently put some presents in the box that she wants me to open to help soften the blow. So let me just soak this in for a second and I'm gonna open up the rest of the box. All right, so there's one more thing in my box and it said open me last, not for challenge, spreading Christmas cheer. Oh no, she's an angry elf. The mystery box challenge might remind you of Santa's workshop, except it smells like mushrooms and everyone looks like they want to hurt you. Just remember, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye, Courtney. I hope you find your ideas. Okay, these little cards, very cute. Bonus points for that one. Yeah, I will give you bonus points for these. I'm gonna save these. Candy, candy canes, candy corn syrup, Buddy the Elf signs. Oh my gosh. Treat every day like Christmas. These are so cute. There's room for everyone on the nice list. You have such a pretty face. You should be on a Christmas card. Treat every day like Christmas. Oh, I love this. Raised by elves. I love these. The challenge items I don't know about. I'm gonna take a few days to think about this and I'll be right back your time. First up, I'm using craft bags, fabric, and the googly eyes. So the first ones I'm going to work with are the red craft bags. And I thought, you know what, let's make these a little more fancy, and then you can use these as some customized gift bags. So what I wanted to do was to take the fabric and make pockets on the front that you could put a card in, you could put with candy in, and then of course you could put a gift inside the bag. So what I did is I took the fabric and I cut it to 7 by 8, and then I folded in each of the edges and I pressed it with my mini heat press. All right, note to self, do not iron the bags because they melt. One of these bags wasn't exactly, I guess, pressed in the right spot. So I took it and tried to press it. Yeah, these bags will melt, so don't do that. But once I figured that out, it was all good to go. So for the little patches of fabric, I used Aleene's tacky glue, and I just kind of smeared it with my finger, folded those over to get some nice crisp lines and edges. You could use hot glue if you wanted to. The reason I didn't is because I didn't want it to clump up and kind of be bumpy. I wanted a very smooth surface. And then to get these pockets attached on the left, right, and bottom side of my little pockets, I again used the Aleene's tacky glue. I did put a piece of wax paper in there just to make sure that the glue didn't seep through the bag, but it didn't seem to be an issue, but I just kind of did that as a precautionary thing. And then these red bags, you could add bows to it. You could add, I mean, so many different things to it, but I thought it was cute just with the pockets, so that's how I'm leaving the red bags. Moving on to these green bags, these gave off all the Grinch vibes, so I decided I wanted to make two different Grinch themed bags. The first one is kind of simple. So for this, I am cutting out the white tags again just because the bags are a little see-through. And then I found this Grinchy ribbon on Amazon. I will have everything in today's video linked down below in the description box. So if you see something you like, check down there. And I cut a strip of it, and then I hot glued that to the top of the bag to give the whole Grinch fringy vibe at the top. Then, again, keeping this very simple, I took some red felt. I just freehanded cutting out a red heart, and I did use hot glue to glue the felt down, and it went down fine, no lumps, no bumps, and that's it. I left it super simple. You could definitely add some cute tags to this if you wanted to, but for this one, we're leaving it simple because this next one gets a little bit tricky. For the second green bag, I decided to, again, add a piece of the Grinch ribbon at the top and hot glue that on there. And then taking two of the googly eyes, I wanted them to be black, and I thought that using a paint pen would be less messy than painting them, but my hands, of course, tell another story. So you can paint them if you want, or you can use a paint pen. It does work. And from there, I grabbed some yellow and black felt and decided I wanted to make a Grinch face to put on the back. So I started with the yellow. I did go onto Pinterest to find a face that I could kind of look at to model my face. And well, let's just say that I did run into a few little issues while trying to cut these out. Nothing like doing a little eye surgery. Oh, burn yourself. That's part of the process. All right, you see my vision now? Because I don't. Kind of looks like a creepy demon bag. So as you can see here, what I did is I freehanded the yellow and the black. I made them all the same size, and then you can just see that the insides of the black were cut out, and I just hot glued those along the edge of the yellow. Then it was time to try to work on the eyebrows. I'm just gonna do my best to make really ridiculously looking crazy eyebrows. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like an eyebrow. I would say 100%. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Do a little snippy snip. Yeah, there we go. Now we're looking like a crazy Grinch. You know what? His eyes are gonna come down here. And oh! These look kinda, not sure how I feel about these eyebrows. This looks like a Nightmare on Elm Street bag. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe I am making false eyelashes for the Grinch. This is taking crafting to a whole new level. This is getting worse. It's getting worse. I did not in a million years think that this DIY would be my downfall. I need to walk away, but I can't. I can't walk away from this. So once all the pieces were cut, the only thing I could recommend is, and it's really not that noticeable, is the eyelashes. You might, if you decide to make the bag, glue them under the black layer that's on the yellow eye, just so that it doesn't look like a separate piece, but you can't tell from a distance. It's just up close, and even up close it's not that noticeable. So you'll glue the googly eyes down, you'll glue all the little pieces down, and then I just cut a nose. I did make the bottom straight, so I cut it in half, glued that down, and then there you go. You've got yourself a little Grinch gift bag. The next thing coming out of the box, I will be using the Santa tags and the Holly Berry ribbon. So for this one, if you're into the whole vintage vibe, you're really gonna like this DIY. I decided I wanted to make a vintage garland. So I had this old world or old winter pack from Hobby Lobby that actually had papers that fit in perfectly with the way these Santas look. So I went through the pack and I pulled out some papers, decided how long I wanted my garland to be, and then I just cut some rectangles because I felt like this is going to be the easiest way to get this attached. And I used Aleene's tacky glue again, and I glued my papers down to each of the holly berry leaves and kind of let that set up for a minute. And then I just trimmed the paper off, had absolutely no issues. It was just a time saver versus tracing the leaf and then cutting it out and then gluing it on. So I just felt like this was a very fast way to do it. And then from there, the Santa heads, I wanted to keep some of the red berries, so I glued a Santa head to every other red berry, making sure that his face part was the one that was kind of glued where the berry was, just because if I had done, I was going to do the hat, kind of the very top of the hat attached to the berry, but I knew that would kind of make it fall weird. So I did put the face on the berry, and then the last step was I just took some twine and glued little loops on the end berry pieces so that I could hang it up. And then that's it. I absolutely love this cute little vintage Christmas garland. This easy DIY will be using the cinnamon sticks out of the box. So this is going to be something that you can use and put away and then pull it back out. You'll need a candle. You want to grab your cinnamon sticks. Now, I am going to be also grabbing some ribbon, and the reason being is I don't want to permanently attach these cinnamon sticks to the candle because I want to be able to use the candle for other things. So grab yourself a ribbon, line up how many candlesticks you need to be able to wrap around your candle, and then take that ribbon and hot glue it to the middle portion of each of the cinnamon sticks. Once you've done that, all you have to do is to wrap it around and then just tie it off, kind of pull it closed, tie it off, and now you've got the cinnamon sticks around the candle. You can reuse the candle, no big deal. To finish this off, I'm just going to keep it very simple. I added some Christmas ribbon as well as tying off a bow and hot gluing that on there, and then a little bit of greenery just to give it that little extra something. And now this candle is ready to be displayed. We're getting even simpler than the last DIY before we get into the complicated challenge items. I'll be using the letters to Santa post box along with more of the ribbon. I'm pretty sure you could do this DIY in your sleep. Now, I did grab the Santa tags because I thought I might work them into here, but this is what I did. I took the ribbon and I cut off 2 leaves as well as 3 of the berries. I did pull out the white string on the red berries, and then I just hot glued the 2 leaves as well as the 3 berries down towards the bottom of the little tin, and that's it. I'm telling you, simplest DIY on the face of the planet. Literally will take you 2 minutes to do, but I just really liked it plain and I didn't want to do a bunch of stuff to it, so that's my quick little makeover on this post box. because I like a good challenge, I am working the twist in with this one, the patch, the bell, and challenge item number 1, the back scratcher. Here we go. So this DIY is actually going to take a turn, so just wait for that. I started by grabbing these items and I needed some kind of stand, and I had this in my stash, and it felt like there was a hole in the middle, and so I was like praying that there was a hole when I took the label off, and when there was, I was ecstatic. So this is going to be the base of my little structure that I'm going to be building. So I grabbed the back scratcher and I pulled the handle off, and then from there I cut 2 of the little prongs on the back scratcher off with my tin snips, and I grabbed the bell and I needed to take the clapper off that was inside. So I just used pliers to get that part off. There was kind of like a little piece of wire, as you can see here, hanging down. I needed that to stay, but I needed the clapper off. So I pulled the clapper off with my pliers, and then I cut more of the little prong things off the top with my tin snips, and I thought I could just pull that plastic piece off, but it was not budging. So I brought out the big guns and I brought out my heat knife and I melted it off with no problem at all. Once that was done, I grabbed the bell and I took some antique gold rub and buff and I started to rub it all over the bell. Now, on my little back scratcher stick and the little wooden stand I'm using, I put some tape so I could mark off where I needed to paint it, and I decided to use some gold metallic paint to paint the rod. You definitely could take it outside and spray paint it if you wanted to. And then I decided I wasn't really liking how the bell looked, so I took that paint again and I painted the bell with that same gold metallic paint. Here's where the twist element is going to come into play. I had one of these Christmas trees from Dollar Tree in my stash and some of these Christmas pom-poms that also came from Dollar Tree. I wanted to use the green ones, and I also grabbed the patch and started painting it with the gold paint. I was not, don't do this. Like, there's no point. I thought I was doling down the blue, but really there's no point to that. So you want to take your tree. I did take some of the forest green Waverly chalk paint and paint the tree green because I'm going to be attaching my little fluffy palms to it. Now, I needed these to last a while, and I wanted it to be kind of a shag carpet looking tree. So the way I figured out how to do this was take some painter's tape, tape off half the pom-pom, cut it, and then here I'm kind of just, floofing and, swoosh, 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 swooshing it, flattening it out, making it look like a sea anemone. I can't say that word. And then I'm just hot gluing my floofy swoosh pile down to the tree. And by doing this, I ended up having enough of these green pom-poms to work the yarn into it. So here's the yarn element of the twist. Now I have to work a button in. So for the ornaments, I grabbed my button box and I kind of looked through it and ended up hot gluing down all of the red little buttons that I had in there, a combination of big ones and, like I said, little ones. Now, still working with this bell, I took some glitter cardstock, traced the patch, and then I hot glued the glitter cardstock and sandwiched the patch in between it because I did not know what to do with that silly little patch. And I glued that to the top of the bell to make it look kind of like a medallion. And once that was done, I was ready to kind of start assembling this. So that meant that I could attach my bell to the back scratcher rod. I also grabbed a 3M hook and glued it up inside of the bell. And what I'm making is a little sign hanger. Now, this is kind of what it looks like. Let me tell you what my thought process is at this point. So the bell at the top was just kind of throwing me off a little bit. It could have been the little medallion thing that I put up there as well. So this is what I decided to do. I took the bell off, I took the medallion piece off, and where the rod was sticking up, I ended up putting the medallion up there. So I tied some gold glitter ribbon around my base and then stuck the rod in there, hung my sign up. And like I said, I just used the gold medallion and I love how it turned out. I think it's a little more simpler. I mean, I didn't hate the other way. I just preferred it this way. So what became of the bell? Well, I took some red chiffon ribbon and I tied it around the top. And then I did one of these things that I have, honestly, this year, I've been doing it so much. It is a great way to just add that little extra something to a gift. I buy the chiffon ribbon from Amazon. It's 1.5 inch. And I take some iron-on foil and put the names on the ribbon. You can put words on the ribbon. I've been doing it all year and I absolutely love how it looks. So this just turned out to be, it could be a placeholder at a table, but I am going to put it on the shelf with all of my mom's little things that I have that help me remember her. And now we are down to that last challenge item, the creepy elf. And let me just say, I am definitely planning to... Where in the world is my X-Acto knife? Okay, what is that sound? Okay, am I hearing things like it sounds like it's... Hello? Oh, okay, let me go check that out. I swear that sound was coming from over here. Let's see what's going on. Christmas closet. Let's see. Hello? Nothing looks out of place. Okay, I must be hearing things. Back to crafting. Time to craft with this little freak. Have slight pleasure in decapitating you. Probably sound like a psychopath right now. Kitty. I feel like this doll's gonna come to life. My plan. I'm gonna start by cutting off his nose. Okay. I can't. This little thing is so. This is one of those things like a gremlin, like it's just gonna reproduce somehow and spawn itself and show up everywhere. This is gonna go terribly wrong. Oh, if it starts screaming, I don't think I can do this. Okay, here we go, looking like a psycho again. Oh dear. Shave a little. You guys don't want to see this, do you? You know what? Let's all enjoy the massacre. Let's get you in here nice and close. What'd you do today, Courtney? Oh, you know, I decapitated an elf. Just your average day activity. Why am I doing this? I don't know about the bangs. Oh, he's Jewish. He's Jewish. It's a Jewish elf. Oh, his head spins. What? Oh, this is going so terribly wrong. Whitney, you are something else. I just need a little bit of clay. Ooh, I wonder if I could take this failed craft. This is my Swiss cheese Christmas tree that is not gonna make the light of day. Where did his nose go? Oh, there it is. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna show you his nose because it kind of looks like I pulled a Lorena Bobbitt. Let's get on with this, shall we? So I took my little Swiss cheese Christmas tree and I used some of that clay. I wanted to finish shaping off his head and I realized I needed to cut his bangs. So I cut the bangs off and now he has a hole in his head, but that's okay. It's not going to be visible. I got the clay attached. I did use a little hot glue to get it attached, and because this clay was kind of already hardened, it worked out well. And then I took some green paint and I painted it green. You guys know what I'm making. I am turning this little elf into the Grinch. So once I got that painted, I took more of that Grinch ribbon that I got on Amazon, and I started just cutting pieces of it, and it was literally just me burning my fingers with some hot glue as I took the stuff and kind of shaped it. The way his ears stuck out and then his little nose, like, it made the perfect shape for the Grinch head once I added the clay. So I just continued working on his face till I got it looking how I liked. And then it was time to get some more felt and make his face. So here's what his head looks like now. Like I said, I feel like it's a total Grinchy vibe. I did have to trim this little tree thing in the back because I didn't want to mess up his hair. So I just cut a little slit and then I glued it to the top of his head. And then for the hands, of course, I did go back in with some more of the green furry stuff, attached that to the green mittens, and then trimmed that down. And then for the face, I did the exact same thing I did for the gift bag, where I took the yellow and black felt and I just cut the same little pieces and hot glued those down to his face. To finish this off, I took some of these Dollar Tree presents I had in my stash and made a stack of them and glued it on one side. And then of course his other hand is going to be holding that red ornament. And now the elf has become the Grinch. And that wraps up another round of the Mystery Box Challenge. Let me know down below which one of these projects was your favorite. Also, you know, I always love to know, what would you have done with those challenge items, the back scratcher and the elf? And I would love for you to check out the entire playlist down below in the description box. You'll get all the fun, all in order, so it all makes sense. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Here are some more videos you might want to check out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!